Hello, I'm ibxtoycat, and this is just a brief little stream because I wanted to give you a little something. There's going to be a few days without streams coming up, and I think something that is important about this channel is the consistency. A lot of people value that from it, the fact that unlike a lot of channels, there aren't days and weeks between uploads. I try to make sure there's something for you quite regularly, and that can include a stream like today, where I'm going to be preparing for Minecraft 1.20, at least a little bit. I mean, I'm partially just destroying some stuff in my world, but the world does receive an update every, the Toycat's Let's Play world. It's available on the marketplace. A lot of people like that. You get free updates every single time, and that will include just before 1.20 comes out, or just after. It's always one of the two. And so one of the fun things I figured that I would do is do, like right here, for example, this is really dumb. This, I don't know, whoa. How is there phantoms? I swear I slept recently, but apparently I didn't. So we're gonna go to sleep, and then I'm gonna finish my point about destroying this dumb X thing right here. And really, a lot of preparation for future updates is making sure you have space to build and to be creative. For example, if I wanted to make this house but out of bamboo, I'd need to destroy the wood now, so I have one thing less to do. And I don't have I had a bed in here at some point, so I could work on my future plans, like my bankery, destroying a mesa biome. Oh, I did this one! Partially. I didn't invert the iceberg biome, and I haven't made a lava river yet, or easy access to a warp forest. These are all very good ideas too, but let's ignore the to-do list, like I'm always doing, and let's go to sleep. Actually, how long until day? Okay, it's quite some time. I'll just fly to bed, and then fly right back. I have a giant bed that I use specifically for these purposes, but if I wanted to color the bed something else, I could prepare by chopping it down. Anyway, hello, I'm ibxtoycat. Welcome back to a short Toycat live stream. Try months between uploads for some channels. Yeah, I think, it's hard because as a creator, there is a real part, there's a part of everyone that I think has this for anything they do. When you're doing something that other people are going to see, it's near impossible not to want to make it perfect. Because the better you make it, the more people will enjoy the thing. And if you put something out substandard and people don't like it, that's on you. You can effectively ruin their time. If someone has a worse day, it's because of your video probably. So yeah, this whole thing, I'm just gonna chop it down and have this go up to a flat plane, because this is my banner area, which it's going pretty well, I think, after a recent Let's Play, and it just doesn't need this big top thing up here. I think I was gonna do it in the Let's Play episode and totally forgot, because a couple of people knew that it was coming, which tells me that I probably did say that, and then totally just forgot about it. So it's important not to forget about things, or to go back to the things you do forget. I'm not sure which way around it goes. But yeah, hello, I'm ibxtoycat. My Minecraft setup is all messy today, but let's see if I can fix that. I'll move that over there, then I'll move this over there, and now I can see the game and the chat at the same time. Hope you're doing good, Toycat, says Dasher. Yeah, I've had a good day today. I've been, I had a little bit of stress about, oh yeah, what am I gonna stream? Oh no, because every stream I've been doing this week has been earlier than normal, but I've been really busy today. I think I've made lots of good videos that are coming out soon. I'm working, something really fun that I have the idea for is like a Q&A Saturday, but it's lots of big questions people have about updates, but answered in the most reasonable time and way possible. So nice hair, says Cobra Fang. Also, Trev, just ignore the fact I have a 9 AM lecture tomorrow. Good to see you again anyway, Leanne. I hope you're doing wonderful. But, love the thumbnail. Yeah, there's sometimes, that's an example of if you're a perfectionist, and everyone has a perfectionist inside them. I really don't believe that there are people who don't have a part of it in them. It's yeah, so if I can't stream until I have a really good thumbnail and a really good idea that everyone will click anyway. It's I'm just never gonna hit that standard. So what I'm gonna do instead is I'm just gonna have the red arrow. That was the first thing I found. I'm just gonna call it something generic, so that way we can do stuff and not have to worry am I sticking to a title? And we can hang out, because some people like the Toycat stream of consciousness more than whatever we're doing in it. Yeah, it's on stochastic models. That's what makes it worse. Almost every problem can be ignored. Think about it. If there was an earthquake tomorrow, you'd feel silly about being prepared for that exam. You have the reverse. If you have an off video, it's well, the man cracked out 8 videos and 2 live streams this week. Do you expect them all to be awesome? The goal would be, I would love the absolute like pinnacle would be if like everything is still amazing and hits the spot perfectly. But the tricky thing is like, what is the spot? The spot always has to change almost kind of definitionally. It does result in a lot of stuff like that. But also, shouldn't you clean up your mountain? Why does my mountain need cleaning up? My mountain looks great. I don't see any issues with it. No, I think the biggest issues of the mountain regarding cleaning, if I had to be critical towards myself. Also, do you like my flags? Chat, which one is you? Are you an ocelot? Are you a health potion? Are you love? Are you trans love? You know? If you used to not be love, but now you are, you're trans love, right? You got lots of choices in here. But yeah, we're mostly... Do I need to clean up the mountain? Am I going to let a stranger dictate to me what I clean up? No, of course I'm not. So what we're going to do instead is... Yeah, the mountain looks great, right? I mean, there's that weird hole going through it. Maybe I should make some intentional holes through the mountain so I could fly through it. That'd be pretty cool, right? I'm a blank banner, says Austin476. I'm trans. Congratulations, Olive. You know, for the brief moment I read out your message, now all of chat is trans. If you think about it. If you think about it a little bit too much, it might break you. But if we think about it just a little bit. Anyway, the goal is... oh, I got a lot of stone now. Now we can use this stone for all sorts of fun things. Or I could go... Because, okay, here's the thing, right? I love my anvil with my swords in front of it. This is such a basic build, but it's one that, like, really hits the spot to me. It's one I use a lot, which is important. But the thing is, there's a lot of wasted space in this anvil because of this long neck. And right now, the way... I've set this whole thing up to be, like, enchanted swords, enchanted this, enchanted that. And then I just have a bunch of stuff over here. But I think for the armory to function, all the stuff that's over there should be, like, collected together somewhere like this. I think this could be my quirky... Oh, I guess I need fishing rods. How to attract vegans. I'm funny, apparently. I forgot... That's humorous. Anyway, My goal is to take as many of these things and put them in as few chests as possible. I don't need a whole chest full of wooden swords. And if I am going to need that, I can put it... I think I could probably put this all in, like, 3 chests over there. Like, stone swords bottom, then wooden swords, then bows. Okay, there's a lot of bows. Crossbows and swords and more wooden swords can share a chest. Shields, maybe 2. And then we could make some space because I'm going to need to get the new armor trims here. There's a lot of new stuff that you have to, like, make space for, like, as well as just requiring netherite. I need a place for the netherite upgrade trims. So this is all going to have to be, like, reconfigured specifically around that. I think my enchanted books right now, they just go in a big chest. It'd be cool to put them in bookshelves specifically organized based on the enchanted book. So we could do that very particular thing. That means we'd have to probably put the anvil... Actually, yeah, how would we do that? So, if we put them up there, for example, which right now is just some shroom lights. Why shroom lights? Was it unlit before? I wonder. But, yeah, I don't think my son will be happy if I start identifying him out, especially since he's already unhappy with my choice of father for him. That's something I've always considered. Like, you know, there's all these tiny things in life that just, it's easier not to think about if you're not dealing with them. But one of them is, like, if you have a child, right? And then, because, you know, like, it's like a thing, like, on Tinder. Like, oh, no, big red flag, someone with a child coming in. Or something like that. But I wonder on the other level, like, you know, it's got to be hard being, like, I'm not just looking for a partner. I'm looking for someone to, like, help me raise, like, the equivalent of a baby chicken. And I was like, I don't know how you find someone to do that. So, I felt some sympathy for the process, at least. Or maybe you're not meant to consider... Like, okay. There's a lot of things where there's, like, an instinct about how you feel about something, right? Like, would it be selfish not to consider the child in that situation? Or would it be selfish to consider or would it be selfless to consider the child over yourself? Like, ridiculous, right? Like, who even wants to do that? And the truth is, for most of these things, you don't actually know. Also, there's a bug on the preview where banners just show up as the wood poles. I want to see my world in the preview now. That sounds pretty cool. Thank you for letting me know, Logan555YT. I'll have to come up some future video on that. So, between these poles, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it's like the 6th one. So, this would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then that 6th one there. I'm going to place some more of these, just because right now, I'm kind of lacking in them. Just something to make the pattern a little bit more consistent. Isn't that nice? We could do the same on the other side, probably. I feel like bridges need stuff like that, and I've got a bunch of stone lying around anyway. Also, this big stone thing, I feel like I need to streamline it more. Like, if I keep removing more blocks from it, I'll slowly get something that looks a bit better, right? Also, just got the notification for a new Toycat video. Why do you push videos during live streams, says Taylor O. So here's a really fun, a fun fact for you, maybe. When you're live streaming as you release a video, everyone who sees the video can also see your live streaming. So even if they don't click the video, they can click your streams. Is that a net benefit? I haven't done the testing on it yet. Let's find out. Let's see what my thumbnail is, by the way. I made the video. I was ready. I was excited for it to publish. It's one I think you're gonna like. I turned into a goose midway through it, but I haven't seen the thumbnail yet. Mineplex official server is dead. Awesome. Toycat is love. Toycat is life. Toycat is yes. But yeah, I feel like preparing for. Also, why does this go all the way out to there and then stop? And then goes in a bit. Is that a sign I should like destroy this wall here? I feel like it must be, right? So let's... Can we just destroy this wall here? Oh, we totally can. Yeah, we can make the wall come in at more of a transition, maybe. Yeah, we should do something like that. Oh, this is an area you're not meant to see, chat. Sorry. Pretend you didn't see anything. Wait, we'll start over here, and then we'll finish on this side. And then we'll do the same, but for these blocks. Just to try and streamline some stuff, right? Just like make it a little bit better than it is right now. Okay, you don't see anything. Nothing in there. I saw nothing. I agree, Trev. There's nothing in there. I don't know what anyone saw because I didn't see anything. So now I guess, okay, you know what? I'm going to do this. All the stone blocks up here. Let's just clear these up finally. Is there a reason for them to exist? I don't think so. I don't even know why they exist. Was I placing stone above the ceiling and just left them there? Maybe. All Mineplex. So have you any idea what time it is? Yeah, this will be an incredibly short stream. I don't know how short incredibly short is right now, but it'll be that. So we'll have these blocks go down because I think that's more interesting texture-wise. Yeah, this is something, and then we'll put that all back in there. Nice. So there's a cobweb on this one. Maybe the stone was intentional to make it look rough, actually. So yeah, we'll put some stone in the ground because I think that looks way better. So we just like bring the block down and then place something there. I think those add more like destroyed vibes than random blocks coming out. So over here we'll do the same. And just make sure that everywhere, occasionally, there are blocks going in the ground. Because then it'll look like it's a solid block of stone and there's nothing below it too, which is useful. Wonderful. So here's my copyright infringement that I've covered up. See, just in case you think, oh, I'm only enjoying the game that I'm playing this week. No, apparently I've loved games with free triangles that are equilaterals. Just great. Oh, a stream, says Harrison Gray. Oh, do you like my thumbnail? I made it myself. I think it's pretty good, Harrison. You think I'm doing a good job? I'm definitely doing a good job. You know, I don't need the validation. Yeah, this looks as good as I'm getting. Toycat, have you seen a sheep prison recently? It's a very weird and specific thing to ask. Definitely have not. Definitely have not. Yeah, I think I should probably destroy the stone underneath this staircase too. Like, it looks kind of silly. I don't think it needs to be there to begin with. Just some small things to clean up, right? Always gotta do this. And then we'll place the torch back, like here. Close enough to the ground that it lights that up, but also the staircase. Then I think this also is probably done. Yeah, I think we could have like a T behind there or something. But we definitely don't need it to connect to the ground. That's a little silly. And then we can put in a little thing here. Is Zelda worth buying? I think, okay, whenever there's a game that's hyped, people always tell each other you need to buy this game. So let me clarify. I am loving Tears of the Kingdom. As soon as I'm done with this stream, I'm going to play some more of it. It's going to be a whole thing. But despite that, I still have to say, if you have other games that you're enjoying, or, you know, like, if you're not already, you know, like, the wave of hype will come and go, because it is a really good game, but every game that just has a limited amount of content, it goes through the same cycle. It's a inevitable part of the process. And so, maybe I should say B instead of T, actually. Yeah, we'll stick with a T, just the Toy Cat Corp that runs the world. Every game that has a wave of hype, it will come and go, and you don't have to join in the hype wave if you don't want to. As a big believer in no one has, you know, like, you don't have to do what people tell you to do. If there's a wave of hype for something, the wave of hype will go eventually, and you don't have to follow it just because it's here right now. Because if you do that, you might regret it, maybe. Or maybe you won't. Maybe you'll regret not playing it. I think it's a really great game. I think if you've got some spare time in your life right now, now's a great time. But I'm not one of those people who pretend that if you don't... Oh, I see why I put those there. I'm not one of those people who pretend if you don't make time for something that you're missing out on the game of the century or something dumb like that. Because that would be dumb. Anyway, speaking of dumb things, I think this right here is one of my big bugbears. How the dirt just goes all the way out to fit this, but not anywhere else. So we're going to just fill in some of these blocks. And then, like, up to there. And then we'll fill in these last blocks using some of these down here. Yep, seems good to me. We'll put a torch in here. Or just move that torch, maybe, to a better place. And now we can have just, like, a secret little cave that exists. With no real meaning or purpose. But just like that. Nice. And then we've got 4 blocks to fill this in. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that looks good enough to me. Probably. Might have to patch some stuff up here. But it's nice. Who has spare time with TOTK out? Says Rasputin. You're totally right. Don't follow the hype's been a lifestyle of mine for a long time. Yeah, it's a really important thing in life to realize that there is, you know, like, you can follow as much or as little hype as you like. People, the power in it is that people will convince you need to do something, but that thing you need to do is changing all the time, and most of it doesn't stick through the old one. And so maybe that's useful for you. Maybe it's not. You know, people are always telling me, Toycat, you should make streams that you know, like, the consistent length so people know what to expect. But you know what? Maybe it's okay that streams are actually 16 minutes long. I hope. No, more seriously, I've enjoyed this one, but I have a prior obligation to attend, and that obligation is trying to get to sleep before midnight. I have to make a decision right now about whether I'm going to sleep at a reasonable time, because, you know, I'm just going to play Zelda till 3 a.m. if I don't finish till 1. And so I hope you all enjoyed this live stream. But you know, not today. I'll be back with you soon, probably to I'll be back with you soon, probably for the. I like the idea of doing the Basalt Delta only biome. Again, still telling us whether that's a good video or a stream, but I'll be back with you soon for something fun. I hope you all enjoyed this live stream, and sorry for getting your hopes up if you're here and it's over. But yeah, again, I think a genuine important thing for me is, like, make sure I've got, like, a decent like thumbnail, you know, decent like plan that matches a thumbnail, that matches a whole idea, so that afterwards will be great. And so thank you for watching. I'm gonna get some sleep. It's 11:30, and I've just had such a big wave of tiredness in me. So very sorry for that. You know, I will apologize, but you could just watch my video and pretend you weren't here. Have a good day, everyone, or don't. It's your choice. But I really would like it if you had a good one, because I'll see you in the just sleep on the stream. You know, that's a good idea. On YouTube, there's no rules against sleeping on stream. For some reason on Twitch there is. I don't know what sort of rule that is. But given that there is a rule against it on YouTube, oh, what do you know? I got some bricks and some netherite scrap. Should turn those into some fun things, huh? Do you want to smelt some netherrack up? Have a good day, because I'll see you in the next one. Okay. Yeah, let's make some netherite ingots. Ooh, powerful. Okay, I'm gonna put this stone away, and these nether quartz ores, and this gunpowder. I'll see you next time. Bye.